perduda al sud de Siracusa, les façanes habitades pels coloms sota un blau impossible, els vents atàvics envolant les plomes entre carreus definitius tallats en pedra tosca. I la noció vaga, o potser la convicció d'haver estat feliç amb l'Eric, resseguint amb els dits les rues de la pedra, sentint al palmell la tavior quasi humana de murs i escalinates abandonats al sol, abraçant columnes d'una catedral antiga i gastada per vèncer amb la paciència dels segles. La memòria és l'exemple de la mentida perfecta. No hi ha un sol cotxe al record d'aquells carrers costeruts que ens duien de baixada cap a un horitzó blavós. Destriem els acords que volem conservar i els fabriquem a mida. Els matisem per llimar-ne els cantents esmolats i fer-los assumibles. Els convertim en còdols que ens omplen les butxaques amb el pes dels anys. En portem alguns, els més preuats, suposo, tancats als punys com un tresor d'infantesa. Ens enganyem. Els meus records, l'enyorança pel pare és tolerable i fins i tot deixa un regust dolç de nostàlgia. Els moments dolorosos amb l'Eric ja no hi són, com el seu rastre al pijama que no he volgut rentar i conservo encara sota el coixí.
You were wrecked and hanging sideways in the Lincoln, your head embedded in the spider glass, pinned beneath some mammoth fractured bough. When you came home, I was hidden in the closet I had cleared for your possessions. My mother said, the hallucinations are admittedly worrisome. My mother said, nonetheless, you know, this happened to me too. She spoke of flight, of how one day she was at ease with the idea of being cloud-carried in an object of such confounding mass, and the next, it seemed, the scene before her eyes had changed. She recounted that first vision. Night flight, and the lights in the cabin fell away in segments, the side panels, the overheads. There was a moment in which they were suspended in the blackness, and then, before her, a mass of groping hands, the blind, feeble grasps of the free-falling, fingers and forearms of all colors and sizes, all swimming desperately upwards, until each found his own, and passenger by passenger, the space was lit once more. She tried to breathe. Then, a growing scream from the engines, a violent forward thrust, a drop of the stomach, and they were heaven-bound. She grasped a stranger's hands as the wheels departed that first inch from solid ground, began counting 180 golden seconds with intermittent Mississippis, ticking off the moments when the likelihood is highest for a plane to fail, to stall, to fall. She sucked in one nostril and pushed out with the other, 5, 7, 8, as if her own inflated lungs alone could keep the tin aloft. Her body was impossibly alive with fear, and for those first 10,000 feet she wailed like a child with his ears stuffed up, and someone asked her, "Is this your first time?" And she offered battered passport, and he frowned, and she choked out, "No, this is not my first time flying, but it's the first time I've seen the years ahead." As the aircraft evened and her rogue consciousness quieted, she drifted off, exhausted, dreaming of her newborn baby girl. The inciting incident, I told myself back then, was our first meeting in Seville. Amid the constant killing scent of orange blossoms, you picked the nylon like a native son, and the regulars played Balmas to your song, and I saw myself standing, listening there in that riverside flamenco bar forever. The textbook said Lee Krasner was an astrophobe. The night her husband made blue poles, whiskey mad and shattering glass basters on the floor, Lee was curled crying some rooms off in a corner by the bed. She feared the seething ocean storm. Her husband's pained painting with sulfur quite a sum, and though no one would ask Lee at auction what it was like the morning after, as the summer sun steamed the rain-soaked sand, and the artist slept while she picked the splinters from his splattered soles, she didn't mind. Her love for him was so great it might be measured in increments of panic, in units of desperate fear of loss.
El detonant, em vaig dir llavors, va ser la nostra primera trobada a Sevilla. Enmig de l'aroma brutal, persistent, de tarongina, pulsaves les cordes com un nadiu i els parroquians t'acompanyaven amb palmes, i jo em vaig veure allà dreta, escoltant, en aquell bar flamenc de la Riba, per sempre. Els llibres de text deien, Lee Krasner era brontofòbica. A nit que Pollock va pintar aeroports, pots de whisky i rebotent pipetes de vidre contra el terra, ella plorava a l'altra punta de la casa, reunida en una cantonada a la vora del llit. L'espantava la fúria de la tempesta oceànica. La tela torturada del seu marit es vendria per una bona suma, i encara que ningú no li preguntaria a cap subhasta com havia anat el matí l'endemà, quan el sol de l'estiu arrencava vapor de la sorra xopa i l'artista dormia mentre ella li teia les soles esquitxades, a ella tant li feia. L'amor que li tenia era tan gran que es podia mesurar en graus de pànic, en unitats de por desesperada davant la pèrdua.